Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from a group of 8. Group members are Anita, Puspita, Sari, and Fatmawati. Here, we will present about syllable. Syllable definition. Syllable is a unit of speech for which there is no satisfactory definition. Syllable seem to be necessary unit in the mental organization and production of utterance by Letchfogate and Johnson. Every language manifests a particular way of combining its sounds to form meaningful words or parts of words called syllables. Each language puts certain restrictions on this possible combination. For example, in English, we can't have a word which begins with a consonant sequence b, f, j, s, b, f, or t, s, p. When we analyze what restriction and regularities are found in the language under study, we are studying the syllable structure of that language. We can divide words into one or more syllables. For example, tin has 1 syllable, brother has 2, important has 3, and computer has 4 syllables each. A syllable is a group of one or more sounds. The essential part of syllable is vowel sound V, which may be preceded and or followed by consonant C or a cluster of consonant C, C or C, C, C. Some syllables consist of just one vowel sound V, as in I and A, or O or OE or EA. Structure of syllable. Number 1 is nucleus. Nucleus is a vowel or syllabic consonant obligatory in most languages. All the name for the most sonorous part of a syllable is the nucleus. In a typical syllable, the nucleus will be a vowel produced with an unobstructed vocal tract. The first important structural features of a syllable is the nucleus. Every syllable needs a nucleus. The nucleus is usually a vowel but may be a syllabic consonant. In English, the liquid and nasal consonants can act as the nucleus of a syllable. Number 2 is onset. Sounds attached to the beginning of the nucleus are called the onset. Onset might consist of one or more sound segments. Onset is a consonant or consonant cluster, obligatory in some languages, optional or even restricted in others. Number 3 is rhyme. The rhyme or rhyme of a syllable consists of a nucleus and an optional coda. It is the part of syllable used in most poetic rhymes and the part that is lengthened or stressed when a person elongates or stresses a word in speech. The rhyme is usually the portion of a syllable from the first vowel to the end. For example, at is the rhyme of all of the words at, set, and flat. However, the nucleus does not necessarily need to be a vowel in some languages. For instance, the rhyme of the second syllables of the word pearl and fiddle is just a liquid consonant. Number 4 is coda. Consonant, optional in some language, highly restricted or prohibited in others. If there are any segments other the nucleus, they are called the coda. Codas may consist of one or more sound segments. The nucleus is usually the vowel in the middle of syllable. The onset is the sound or sounds occurring before the nucleus. And the coda, literally tail, is the sound or sounds that follow the nucleus. They are sometimes collectively known as the shell. The term rhyme covers the nucleus plus coda. In the one-syllable English word cat, the nucleus is the sound that can be shouted or sung on its own. The onset j, the coda t, and the rhyme at the syllable can be abstracted as a consonant vowel consonant syllable, abbreviated CVC. Language vary greatly in the restriction on the sound making up the onset, nucleus, and coda of a syllable, according to what is termed a language phonetics.
Number 3. Type of syllable. There are 6 syllable type. It is very helpful for struggling readers to be able to identify the syllable type in words when trying to read or spell. The sound of vowel makes often depends upon what type of syllable it is in. Here are the 6 syllable type in a suggested order of teaching. A. Closed syllable. B. Open syllable. C. Vowel consonant E syllable. D. Vowel theme syllable. E. R control syllable. F. Consonant Li syllable. A. Closed syllable. The most frequent syllable type. Closed syllables have one vowel, followed by one or more consonant. The vowel has a short sound, so the vowel is closed in on the right side by one or more consonant. For example, in, on, cat, him, pot, truck, stick, fringe, trash. Words with more than one syllable can be made up of entirely closed syllables, such as the words admin is or plastic. You should teach your student a keyword to remember its short vowel sound. For example, apple for short A, ed for short E, eg for short I, olive for short O, Uber for short U. If the student forgets the short sound, remind them of the keywords. Have them say the keyword slowly, so they can hear the first sound of it. One more thing about closed syllables. When A is followed by M or N, it gives a nasally sound. It sounds like Bugs Bunny saying, "Ah, what's up, dog?" For example, M, can, N. B. Open syllable. An open syllable ends in one vowel and the vowel says its name. Long sound. Remember, U and Y have two long sounds. U can sound like U as in you or the, or O as in flu. Y can sound like I or E as in shy or baby. For example, me, so, I, fly, she, flew. C. Vowel consonant E syllables, commonly known as silent E syllable. In the syllable type, there is a vowel followed by a consonant and silent E. The silent E makes the vowel before it says its name or long sound. For example, head, mile, whole, grape. D. Vowel theme syllable. The syllable type contains two vowels next to each other. The vowels make one sound about 50% of the time. This rule will apply to double vowels. If two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking and says its name. The other vowels stay quiet. You can compare it to a bully. The first vowel shouts its name and the second one is quiet. For example, white, pitch, beat, play. E. R control syllable. In R control syllable type, a vowel is followed by the letter R. The R controls vowel and gives it a different sound that is neither long or short. For example, car, bar, tar. R sound like the name of the letter R. You don't hear the A at all. Air, you often sounds like ER as in her. OR sounds like the word or. Any of the R control syllables R, ear, or your can sound like ER when it appears at the end of words and is not accented. For example, sailor, regular, grammar. F. Consonantly syllable. Consonantly syllable are normally found at the end of a word. They consist of a consonant followed by the letters li. The li sounds like U, L. For example, turtle, little, stable. Okay, that's the explanation from group 8 about syllable. If there are more or less than 10, we apologize profusely. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.